Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and after a little break I'm back to continue something that I started before my little break, which was reacting to TXT newest solo songs on their new album. I'm excited to come back and watch this. I needed to take a little break. I was getting a bit tired, and it's been a while since I've been on annual leave, so I wanted to enjoy my annual leave without having to worry about filming in advance and all of those stressful things of putting things up. I enjoy this. I enjoy my YouTube channel. I enjoy reacting to music, specifically because my channel was created with the intention of being able to catch up with a lot of groups that I've always been curious about, or catch up with groups that I always followed, but sometimes the comebacks are so intense that it's difficult to know and to coordinate everything. So this YouTube channel is a way of me being able to keep up with things, but also discovering new groups, being able to connect to other fans. It's always fun in a way to discover more music. I love music. I spend a lot of my day listening to music. My house is never silent. My workplace is also never silent. I'm lucky enough that I can use headphones during most of my work days, and that helps a lot with keeping focus. I always listened to music when I was in school to help focusing while I was studying and everything, so I'm very fortunate that I can do that at workplace. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's very nice to meet you. Virtually. I hope you find something you like in this channel. And yeah, I probably will have to create at some point an introduction video to put on this channel. And I think I'll just go straight into. I yap a lot, so if this is your first time in my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I sometimes go on tangents. Doesn't mean to go, but I do. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm just going to watch. So today is going to be Taehyun's Hueningkai and Beomgyu singles. The previous two, so Subin and Yunjin, I react to it already. I will probably put it somewhere in the video tagged so you can go and watch if you want. And yeah, I am excited as a MOA that has been almost with them since they won. I would not say exactly debut, but was basically debut, so I knew of them and I did listen to their albums when they came out. Probably not the debut day, but yeah. I'll probably start collecting their albums for like the comeback, so not from debut but like the comeback. I still need to buy the last album. I have the pocket version, but I still need to buy the last one. But I always struggle picking a version, and because they also have member versions as well. Sometimes I'm like, should I even try? Because I don't want to make a massive collection, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to buy the individual member, but I'm definitely getting the normal, one of the normal versions. Besides the pocket, I always love the pocket albums because you can, if you like collecting photo cards, it is a great option without being too expensive. I know this last one, I think I got Subin, which I'm very fortunate that I tend to get either Taehyun or Subin. Subin and Taehyun are my bias line. I don't mind getting the other members, obviously, because it's OT5 for a reason. But it's funny because I always tend to, at least out of all the photo cards, one of them is going to be my bias. So I've been fortunate enough that I have a very pretty collection, that I don't feel the need to buy extra photo cards unless they're like super hyper special or I really like it, which I've done. I have a unit photo card that I really wanted from Subin and Taehyun. But yeah, I do collect them, probably not as serious as 80s, which is probably the only group that I collect very seriously, followed by BTS and 17. But I do collect them enough that I have all the albums, even if it's just one version, I have all the albums. Because for me, TXT is one of these groups that I don't skip songs, and when I have these groups, I tend to, if I don't skip songs, I tend to feel like I will collect them because if something happens and we stop listening to music on online versions, I can always have the physical copies. I do have CD player, so at least I have the opportunity to keep listening to them. I think that's the reason why I will really like it. And yeah, I think I yapped enough. Let's do this. Pause warning. Oh god.
모두 잠든 깊은 밤이 말을 걸어와 잠들 수 없는 밤 째깍대는 시계 소리 도시의 소음만 점점 커져가 쌓여가는 선택 사이 불안함 속에 무거워진 어깨 어른이 된다는 건 뭘까 yeah, 전부 흐려져가 날개를 펴 like a bird of night 잠든 도시의 별빛 아래 고요한 밤 나만의 night flight 더 작은 점이 돼 but 어둠이 더 깊을수록 빛나 흔들리지 않을 저 별빛은 이 시간의 이유를 I know We should let it go 불확실한 감정들의 이름 잠못 드는 저 바다의 이유 이 세상의 어떤 어둠도 언젠가는 glow 내려다본 도시 흔들리는 street lights 마치 내 맘 같아 이름 모를 이의 고민 속에 널 떠올려 혹시 너도 그럴까 별을 향해 내게 주신 내게 닿길 기도하지 깨어있는 이유 별을 향해 너와 함께 나가기 위해 난 날아가 like a bird of night 숱한 고민의 불빛 아래 찬란한 밤 우리의 night flight 잠들지 못한 제발 어둠이 더 깊을수록 빛나 흔들리지 않을 저 별빛은 이 시간의 이유를 I know We should let it go 같은 별을 바라보고 있을 어둠 속 날 떠올리는 이유 이 세상의 어떤 어둠도 언젠가는 glow
There's a dark tone to this album that it just feels like they are letting go. I don't know how to explain it, but bear in mind I actually haven't looked into the meaning of the album specifically, because I know a tiny bit of their lore, but I'm not the most up to date with the lore. I tend to struggle a lot. I love the idea of lore, but I do struggle with keep up because there's too many groups with too many lores. Probably should at some point sit down with one of the amazing videos I know a lot of MOAs and a lot of people from other groups that also have lore do and explain and connect the dots. Probably at some point should do that, because it would be very helpful sometimes when you're doing when you're reviewing the music to see it in the context of their storyline. But it's like a certain, I think there's a level of hope to this song, but at the same time it's like there's hope but not for the chapter that we've been in. Like there's hope for the future but not for what we lived until this point, which is kind of interesting. I didn't want to pause it because again I was loving the voice. Is one of the reasons why Taehyung is my bias, is because of his voice and the way his voice makes me feel. There's just something about his tonality that seems to be very soothing to me. But I'm still in the still of the night, my own night flight. Saw a tiny speck, but the darker the night, the brighter it shines. So this line seems very hopeful, right? Like, yes, it's dark, but you can see the light. You can see the light better in the night than you can actually see it during the day. It's like unwavering starlight. So this is like, yes, the stars, the shine of the stars doesn't change, it doesn't waver necessarily. I mean, they might not be as visible because obviously clouds and night sky and the amount of light you have surrounding yourself. So if you live in a city, it's harder sometimes to see the night sky, while, for example, I live in a city now, but I grew up in a village where there's not a lot of night light, obviously. So a lot of forest around as well. So sometimes you can just go, especially on summer nights, you can just go outside at like 9:30, 10, 11, and you just look at the sky and you can see all the stars. So because obviously it's a lot darker, there's less light that is conflicting with the light of the stars, but it's interesting why this time has come. I know we should let it go. Like, it's time to kind of let the past go in a way. It feels that way, or it feels like something, a relationship or something that you have to let it go naturally. You should not keep moving forward with it, which is kind of like why I say it is kind of like there's some hope, but the tone of the song is still very reminiscent of kind of nostalgic feeling. I don't know how to explain this. It's very weird. The darkness will glow at some point. Interesting. Again, it is like nostalgic feeling, a bit of sadness, but also hopeful in a way. Very interesting. I feel like I'm getting a lot of hopeful message recently. I went to a book event yesterday, and one of the books, I can show you. Give me a second. So yeah, one of the authors in the panel was Bea Fitzgerald, and this is her new book, A Beautiful Evil, and it's about, she do a lot of retellings of mythology, Greek mythology, myths, but this one in specific is about Pandora. And if you know the myth of Pandora, you know, like, source of all evil, and the last thing inside the box of Pandora was hope. And we were talking about hope yesterday, and she actually signed, I got a signature, and she actually signed saying that find the hope within, which I think is so interesting because it feels so relatable to this song as well. So that's why I'm getting a lot of hope-based things. This book is gorgeous, by the way. A UK edition, but yeah, I love pre-books, and I've been loving all the books that she been putting out. Like, how can you not love this book? Anyway, this is not a book talk review, sorry, so ignore me. Okay, I think I get the vibe. I love the granularity of the video. Again, nostalgic, a bit of longing as well, with all the flickering lights. It's just so interesting. Bird of Night, very aesthetically pleasing, let me tell you. So yeah, let's see. The red here, like, is an interesting choice, because red can be a color that is associated with negative emotions, but also love, but anger. So under the lights of countless worries, which, again, negative aspects. The night is still sleepless. I don't know. Love this. But like this ending picture, surrounding by, like, again, nostalgic feeling, very old things. Everything is dilapidated, it's falling apart. I think they are going for the falling apart situation. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I like it. Okay, let me grab the next song. So the next song is Hueningkai Dance With You. If this is a negative or more like dark emotions, I'll be surprised, because the start of the song is definitely doesn't look like it would be a sad song, because bright colors, very bright colors. Interesting.
너를 알고 싶어 깊은 맘의 끝까지 Slow down 너를 되감으면 난 네 거리 재지 네 움직임에 난 매료돼 너의 말투에 특징 숨쉬는 타임까지 같았으면 해 더 나란히 발을 맞춰 맞아 손끝으로 너를 가 I wanna dance with you, hold hands with you 맞추던 십정이로 너와 함께 추는 춤 오롯이 너에게 난 나에게 날 맡긴 두 하나가 되는 둘 I wanna dance with you
Hello. Interesting. Interesting. I do like this vibe, don't get me wrong. Love this vibe. I think it suits him really well as well. But I love the fact that so far they're just giving us whiplash with their solo songs. I have to say, I shouldn't be surprised, because they are quite different. But I'm surprised that he went for more like I don't even know what style of genre I'll put this in, but like it feels very romantic or relationship oriented. It's quite interesting.
발을 맞춰 너 좀 dance with you hold hands with you 혼자서 줄 수 없는 달콤한 이 긴긴 춤 오롯이 너에게 난 나에게 날 맡긴 눈 하나가 되는 둘 I wanna dance with you I wanna dance with you hold hands with you 혼자서 줄 수 없는 달콤한 이 긴긴 춤 오롯이 너에게 난 나에게 날 맡긴 눈 하나가 되는 둘 I wanna dance with you
I mean, you go dance with whoever you want. You're all for it, right? They keep the red color, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, again, I don't think this one feels a bit straightforward, but at the same time knowing how sometimes they just go on tangents in K-pop, I'm always a bit concerned and confused. Sorry. I'm watching this video on my feet. I'm not sitting down today because it was a work day and it's the end of the day and I'm filming this and I couldn't be bothered to be sitting down. Also, apologies for my hair going all over the place because my flat is currently extremely hot, so I have the fan going around in the background. So apologies for the effects. But very interesting approach. I don't know if this was what I had in mind initially, but then again, I don't know. I think I was expecting a bit more pop, more traditional sounding pop, but pleasantly surprised, and I actually like this more. Not the biggest fan of the traditional pop music. I like a little bit of spice, and I do think this got it. Also the aesthetic, again, very pleasing, with the reds and the purples and the black. Oof. This was unnecessary, also beautiful. Why is it sorry, suddenly I had a flashback. Why is he always dancing with a broom? Give him a girl. Or I don't know, something else. He's always with a broom. Always. Oh, I really like this. It's an interesting choice for him in terms of also the way he's exploring his vocal ability. Because I do think he has a very interesting voice. But this is slightly different than what he usually takes on the group songs. So I do appreciate it. I do. Okay. Last one. Beomgyu. Okay, Beomgyu, Take My Half. I'm going to be honest, I loved Panic, his solo song. So I'm kind of curious to see, because obviously this is his solo song, but is his solo song within a TXT album. So I'm kind of curious to see where he goes with this song. So, very bright colors. They do like a good field. You have to say that, because the MV, the comeback MV was also on a field. So, very, very, very trendy for them to be running around in the field. This looks like a balloon, an air balloon. What happened?
나 빼곤 다 망해버려 절이 없는 소원 빌던 나 힘껏 쥐 내 손틈새로 행복은 새어나가기만 해 더 가질수록 커져내져 이 마음을 마주했을 때 이젠 아주 작은 것까지 널 위해 반을 비워둘게 Take my hand 난 이제 한편 비로소 자란 듯해 You can take my hand 정말 원하는 게 뭔지 더는 헷갈리지 않을래
Oh, wow.
움츠러들던 작은 어깨 네 눈물을 위한 두희돼 yeah. 이젠 아주 작은 것까지 널 위해 반을 비워둘게 Feel my heart 영혼에 깊게 빈 상처가 메꿔져 You can take my hand
Oh my god, so pretty.
날 반을 내게 줄 때 내어준 빈자리는 이제 행복으로 찬란혀 You can take my hand Just take my hand Just take my hand
Very interesting. Oh, great way to finish. Wow. Sorry. First of all, beautifully done in terms of visuals. That's the first thing. Vocals, amazing. Beomgyu has been growing on me since he has had more freedom to do the music he likes, which I assume is making the music he likes. It sounds incredible. His voice is really soothing as well. It's showing a different side from, for example, what I knew of Beomgyu from, for example, interviews or their show episodes, and like funny and almost over the top in terms of energy and everything, and then he comes with these songs and just completely destroys me. I also like the fact that he went for this style of music. This is probably the style that I listen to the most. That's the reason why I'm wearing this shirt, because I did went to this specific concert because I was dying to see this live. Also someone that has his solo music definitely is one of my favorite things ever, because it's a style of music that I identify and I listen to naturally. I tend to listen to a lot of K-bands, or having a lot of K-bands on the list of groups that I would like to check. If you've been in my channel before, you might have seen some of those K-bands starting to appear in my channel. I have a bunch of others that I want to check, because I like this style of music. Is probably the one that I listen to the most, even outside K-pop, because it's just it feels like home. Let's put it that way. I think is the best way to explain it. It feels like home to me. So this was a very beautiful overall, but I like the way it starts, like it's like a coming out of age, but not like, you know, becoming an adult, more like transitioning from being a young adult with specific dreams and still some naivety, and stepping into, you know, when you turn 25 and you're like a full-fledged adult. Because I know we had like, oh, you turn 18 or you turn 21 and suddenly life, but actually more and more people tend to enter adulthood on the 25, around 24, 25. First of all, because a lot of, it depends on countries and things as well, but for example in my country a lot of the courses are 4 to 5 years, because a lot of them force you to kind of go through, if you go to university, forces you to go through a master degree. So when you leave to start working, you're probably around 23, but some courses will be 3 years, so 21. But when you reach the age of 25, it's like there's a shift. You're supposed to be an adult, living on your own, having your own responsibilities, growing your career, growing your family life. So in a way, like, it feels like they're dropping the foolish, immature, youngish, boyish things behind. I think the nostalgia might be coming from that, because I'm trying to think in terms of ages, because they're really young. I'm talking 2000s, but they are early 2000s, so they are kind of maturing, entering that stage in life where probably there's more expectations and more. Sometimes you get a reality check when you start working properly, but they've been working for a while. We're not discussing that, but it's almost like they're saying goodbye to their younger selves in a way. It's interesting, very interesting. And like, I'm leaving you half of everything, even the smallest thing, which I think is really beautiful. It's like, you just take. I don't know how to explain it, though. When I have the emptier I feel. Yeah, I think we want to grow up super fast. At least my generation, I feel like it was like that. Or like, I can't wait to be 18, or I can't wait to be an adult. And now millennials that are adults are feeling a bit like, ooh, actually, we're burned out. Which is kind of interesting. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting take, but also, again, this beautiful. Also, when they start splitting between colors, like, it's almost like the darker side could be a negative feeling, or sadness, or nostalgia, or past, and this could be in the light color, could be the present. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's interesting now, even the smallest things. I'll leave half for you. But like, when he opens this, right, it's full of boxes. Is a storage in a way. So you just put memories. Could be memories, it could be stuff you accumulate in your life, could be physical things, but I think this is more the memories and story of your life. Is like the way your brain storage information, in a way. That's how I would look at it. It's quite interesting. See, this is why I'm saying they have a bit of hopeful note to the songs, even when they feel sad. the deep scars in my soul have healed. You can feel nostalgia and you can miss past, even, or have an outlook of things hurt me, but I'm past that and I'm better now, but you still feel nostalgic. So that's why I'm kind of like confused where this is going. But this is also beautiful, please. When I give you my off, the empty space is not really filling with happiness. It's like you just share the burden as well. I don't know, so many things. But like this scenario is very hopeful. So it's kind of interesting to go from hopeful to maybe slightly more. Is not. How do I explain this? I don't feel like this is necessarily sad or negative. It's more of I don't know. It's more subdued. It's not the. Again, it's nostalgia is probably one of the words that I would use, but beautiful. They are a very interesting group that does very interesting concepts, very interesting music. Yeah, I just love them. Also, I've seen it. I was lucky enough to see them in concert this year. I've been to way too many concerts this year, but we don't talk about that. And let me tell you, they put on a show. There were just 5 of them, no back dancers, no live band, nothing, just them. And they performed beautifully. I would say it was an incredible show. They deserve the hype. They should have more hype, and I hope they come back to UK and Europe, and I hope a lot more MOAs get to see them live. Trust me, it's worth it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. If you have any ideas about the interpretation of the songs or the album itself, in their storyline, for example, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please consider leaving a like, subscribe to the channel, a comment. Everything helps to kind of know what people like, but also, it'd be lovely to know more MOAs. Most of my friends are not MOAs, so would be very glad to just know more about the community. I had a lovely time when I went to the concert. MOAs were really nice and welcoming, as someone that attended the concert alone. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts about their solo songs, but also the album itself. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.